Vlogmas day 22. Today we're doing a get ready with me. This is gonna be like a holiday inspired look. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for holiday makeup or an outfit for Christmas Eve. We're going to Dan's parents' house, and for Christmas Day we're going to my uncle's house. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm wearing. I have no idea what I was planning on doing with my face. So I figured we could do a little get ready with me and do like a trial run. Also, I have a bunch of new products that I really wanted to try with you guys. So here we are. So this look is gonna be full hair, makeup, and outfit. I know you guys love those types of videos, and clearly we need to do the whole picture today. So yeah, I got my extensions done last week. Yeah, I got them done. It's been like 10 days now. Today's Tuesday. Today's Monday, sis. I'm sorry, today is Monday. So it's been 8 days since I got my hair done. I got the hand-tied weft hair extension application. If you've been following along on Vlogmas, you can watch that. I had my hairstylist Amber film like a clip of her doing the whole install. So if you're interested in that, she talks about it and tells you kind of like exactly what it is over there from like a hairstylist perspective. But I only know what it is from like a non-hairstylist perspective. I'm like thinking of the word. I'm like, not a patient, client maybe? I don't know. Whenever I get extensions in the past, I have gotten tape-in extensions. I've done like a partial sew-in hair extension. I've done clip-ins. I've tried almost every single type of hair extension there is to try because I have very fine hair naturally, and I'm always looking for like more hair. So today I'm gonna spray some dry shampoo. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked, but I need to get going. So I washed my hair yesterday. I like to try to let it, I'm trying to only wash my hair twice a week. So today's Monday, I washed it Sunday, and then I was thinking I'd probably wash it again Christmas Eve, which is Thursday. So I'm going to slather my head in dry shampoo. I have 3 kinds here that I use. I just mix them all up together and use them together. I don't feel like I found the perfect dry shampoo where I only need one kind. So this is the Kenra Platinum Dry Shampoo. There's gonna be a glare on the bottle because it's a metallic, but I use this one. I also use the Garnier Fructis Invisible Dry Shampoo in Melantini. And I also use Batiste Dry Shampoo with a hint of color in Divine Dark, because I feel like if there's any white powdery residue left over from either of these, which there usually is, the hint of dark will kind of just get it out. And I just focus it like on my roots, crown of my head, where my roots typically get oily. So that's the first one, and then I'll go back with the second one. I feel like the sides always get oily. And then I'll just act like I'm like shampooing it in my hair, kind of. Really massage it in. So I'm gonna curl my hair. I actually haven't curled these extensions since I've had them. Amber curled them for me the day that I got them installed, and then I kind of just was like blowing it out and keeping that style. So I think I'm gonna curl them because I love just like messy, flirty curls. So I'm brushing it all out. And the actual type of hair that I went with this time was from Zala. Again, like I had tried a bunch of different kinds of hair extensions from Amazon, from just different companies, and I was finding that like the cheaper the hair, the worse the quality. All right, so I am just gonna heat up my curling iron. I have had this curling iron for years now. This is the Irresistible Me 8-in-1 or 5-in-1, something like that. curling iron. So like the heads, the actual barrels of the curling iron twist off and you can, you know, interchange them. So I have the bigger one on because I kind of just want like romantic, loose, pretty curls. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on, let it get heated up. And I'm gonna section out my hair. Also, this is like, it naturally dried. I just kind of like let it rock yesterday. I was like out running errands. I washed my hair in the morning and I was out running errands. And so I just put my hair in like a braid and had a beanie on because it was snowing, which I didn't even expect, but it started snowing. So it kind of dried in like a braid. Sorry, I'm trying to section. All right. Now with these extensions, I did get 2 different lengths. I think I got a 24-inch and a 20-inch. I like the look of like layers and kind of like movement in my hair, but she said typically when people do buy hair for extensions, they get all one length, and then if they want layers, she can add them in. But I've always just done it this way. I don't know, I just like it better. Now, as far as like heat protection, I put number 7 Olaplex bonding oil throughout my hair last night. I also, when it was wet, I used the, it's over here, Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray, which is basically like a heat protectant for the hair. So I'm good with that, but you might want to, I'm looking for a good heat protectant that doesn't get, like, you can use it on dry hair and it doesn't make the hair feel like gummy or like mushy. Like, I hate that about heat protectant. It just makes the hair feel weird. So I'm just giving this a good brush. And we're gonna curl. I cannot believe that Vlogmas is almost over. Like, really and truly. It's so insane to me. It goes by so fast. I just curl this one going behind my head. I always leave a little tail out, like you can see, just because I think it looks nicer that way. And I do like to keep my finger on a piece of the hair just to like kind of see how hot it's getting. Like, and when the hair feels like it's starting to get hot, I take it out, let it sit in my hand for a second to cool the curl a little. You can go like this, push it into its little spiral, and then let it out, and you have a really pretty loose curl. I am gonna spray this with the Kenra Dry Texture Spray. It just gives a little bit of definition to the curl and like helps it to stay. So yeah, I'm gonna repeat that all over my head, and I will come back with you guys. So at this point, I am like halfway done. I just have the top layer of my hair to do. So now I'm gonna do my skincare, like prep my skin for makeup, but like the pre-prep, not the primer, but like the skincare prep. So the first thing that I'm gonna put on my skin is by The Ordinary. It's the hyaluronic acid. I love this stuff. Hyaluronic acid supports moisture in the skin, and it's really nice. It makes your skin look really pretty and like glowy and feel really good and moisturized. So I just, ooh, it's stringy. I just put some of that on my cheeks and then rub it in. I'm like running out of that stuff too. I need to order another one. It's so good though. And then for actual moisturizer, I also use The Ordinary. This is the Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA Moisturizer. It's like a lighter weight product. but it's really good under makeup. I'm like out of this too, oh my God. Time to place an order. It squeezed out way too much, that's why I'm just kind of, you know, rubbing this in. And I like to let that sit. That's why I kind of do it when I'm almost done with my hair, but still have, like, I still have the top portion to do. And I am gonna put on some under eye pads. If I can open them. These are the Tony Moly Moisture Boost Cooling Hydro Gel Eye Patches. These just feel really good and kind of prep the under eye for makeup. It truly feels so good. Under eye patches just feel amazing. And the last thing I'm gonna do is put on a little lip balm. This is the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer Conditioning Lip Treatment, and it works so well. This stuff I put on every single night, and in the morning I still have it on. It is so nice. You only need like a little bit. My lips are super chapped right now though. Now I'm somebody who's never gonna have like perfect hair. Like no matter how long I spend on it, I feel like it's just never gonna be perfect. I'm just not talented and gifted in the hair section. So like I said, like no matter how much I work on it, I feel like it's always gonna be a little fucked up. But you know, we try anyway. So this is the top of my hair. Doesn't have any extensions in it. It's kind of like the leave out part. And so we're done. Just kidding. I look like a freaking crazy scientist right now. So what I do is I usually just find my part. Which is right about there. And then I sectioned the top off into little mini sections because I feel like this is kind of where my hair can get a little weird. Like I have to kind of straighten the root because it's just like frizzy and weird. So I sectioned that into 2 little sections. And then take my hair straightener and just like straighten out the root a little bit up here. Okay. And now I just curl it like I've been doing for the rest of my head. Okay, so my hair is done. I just put on my little light that goes above my camera. Let me know our thoughts. I think the light looks pretty good, but I'll have to see during editing. Anyways, it's time to do the makeup. So I'm gonna take off. I need to put all my hair back here. I bought those little clips that are like the ones that go here that don't leave the creases, but I can't find them right now. So we're just gonna use our ears, but I'm gonna take off my under eye patches and just kind of like, oh, it feels so good. Rub it all in. I did get a new primer. This is from The Ordinary. I love The Ordinary. It's the High Adherence Silicone Primer. High Adherence Blurring Surface Smoother and Primer. The box looks like this. I've never tried this. I didn't even know they had like made primer. I think I was just like searching the Ulta, like surfing the Ulta website during either Black Friday or Cyber Monday. And I noticed, I noticed that they had this and I was like, oh my God, that's so good. And of course, all The Ordinary stuff is very affordable. So I was like, let me try it. I love all the skincare that I have from them. So, all right. Let's see what it looks like when it comes out. Okay. Interesting. It comes out looking like a cream. I have glitter on my face because I bought this glitter wrapping paper from TJ Maxx. Okay, so it feels thick. That's my first impression. But I bought this glitter wrapping paper from TJ Maxx and literally the glitter got everywhere. So I threw it away. But I I still have the, you know, rembrandts all over me. And my couch and my carpet. All right, so this feels good. I mean, it does feel thick. It doesn't really have a smell. So for foundation, I'm gonna be mixing a couple of different ones. I have the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I love this foundation. This one is a little bit light right now. I also have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. I have one dewy and one matte. The matte one I have is too dark. This is almost like a summer shade. And the dewy one I have, it's an okay match. I don't know. So we're just gonna be mixing them all together because why not? Guys, I need a new foundation. If you've tried anything new lately, let me know what's working for you because I would love to get a new foundation. I almost went back to my literal like holy grail foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I just couldn't justify spending like almost $50 on a bottle of foundation right now during like the Christmas season, so I didn't pick it up. But I also was curious to try the ColourPop something fresh foundation. I think that's what it's called. So I just have them on the back of my hands and I'm mixing them together. Okay. Yeah, I think it's like, oh shit, I'm supposed to avoid. Okay, this is where we fuck up. The whole, like, I really want to try the Clinique Moisture Surge Eye 96 Hour Hydro Filler Concentrate. I've seen this all over TikTok. I saw it on Nicole Guerrero's video. She said it makes such a difference in her under eye concealer application. So, all right, so I have to avoid the under eye area, which I'll probably just go take a makeup wipe and wipe it off because I clearly like forgot for a second. But yes, let me know if you guys have tried any really great foundations that you think I need to try. I love like medium to full coverage. I'm not so much a light coverage kind of girl. I feel like it's like all or nothing. That's literally my personality. I'm like all or nothing as far as coverage. It's like I'm either gonna put a full face on or I'm not gonna put anything on. So yeah. If you have any ones that you've tried lately that you love, let me know. All right, let's try to avoid this under eye area as much as possible. So basically with this serum, she left her under eye concealer for last. So she like did her eyeshadow and you know, every other thing first, and then she had the concentrate on because you have to wait for it to dry. So that being said, I did avoid my under eyes, but I feel like I should probably like wipe off this little bit here. So let me go get a wipe. Oh, this camera battery dies so quickly. That's the one thing about it that I have seen so far that's kind of like a downfall. All right, I'm gonna remove that bit right there. And then this is gonna be so hard for me because I literally just go in order. So I'll do my eye makeup next because I'm gonna use a glitter, like a glittery shadow, and I want to make sure that I don't get any fallout underneath there. So let's see, I'm gonna use a concealer as a base on the top of my lid because I have such bad dark circles, as you can see, that stain all over my eye. I'll try to keep that only up there though. I haven't done a full face of makeup in freaking forever, honestly. Forever. Like a full face meaning like eyeshadow, all of that. All right, dabbing it. I really need to get my little under eye corrector to cancel out these brown tones under my eye. I was loving the Tarte one. I need to go get that one again. All right, so that's just gonna be my base. I'm gonna set it with a little Actually, I'm not gonna set it with the powder because I'm gonna use a liquid product. I'm gonna use the Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Starlight. It's like this really pretty gold color. I'm gonna use that as a base. Oh my god, guys, I haven't done makeup in so long, I'm forgetting my steps. I would never go in with this first. What have I done? Okay, well, too late, so making it work. I'll probably reapply a little bit of this after I do my like transition shade and my outer corner. Now, because that's wet, I will set that right away with the Natasha Denona, what do they call this? 5 eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Peak. It looks like this. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna use this goldy shimmer shade here, right here, to put on the lid. Whenever I say the lid, it reminds me of that SpongeBob episode. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, when he's like, the lid, the lid, the lid, the lid, and his hands going everywhere but the lid. I think it's SpongeBob to Patrick. All right, let's see. Let's pack this guy on here. I feel like if there's ever a time to go all out with your eye makeup, it's like the holidays. Or makeup in general. Because who doesn't love glitter around the holidays? I'm gonna try to just stick with this palette and only use this in case you guys want to like really recreate this look, and that way you don't have to keep going to different palettes. So I'm gonna use this shade right here in the crease. It's like a, oh my gosh, so many sirens. It's like a blushy tone. Yeah, it's pretty, almost like a muted cranberry. Just gonna use this in like the outer little V area and in the crease. I wish I had a little bit more of like a brown, like a neutral brown shade, light brown shade, you know? All right, then I'm gonna take the dark brown in the palette, which is this one, and focus that in the outer V again. And kind of like the outer third of the eye, just to give it that little like cat eye wing effect, you know? All right, then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this one and just blend everything together, make sure there's no harsh lines, that kind of thing. And it looks insane because I have no concealer, no eyebrows, and no lashes on. So I feel like it really just looks cray right now. I see the potential though. I can see the potential. All right, I'm gonna take my eyelash glue now and set it out to get tacky. I just used the Duo Dark Tone Lash Glue. I like to let this sit for a few minutes to kind of really get tacky so that your lash isn't slipping all over the place when you go to put it on. Everything in me wants to grab another palette and darken this up a little bit, so I think I'm going to. I have to. I'm gonna grab the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I grab this palette almost every single time I do eyeshadow. I just think it's got the perfect shades in it. So I'm gonna use this dark brown shade called Activist, which is right here. It's just a really nice dark brown shade. And do the same thing, but it builds a little bit more drama because it's darker. A little bit. I may dip back into that blush shade right here with my fluffy brush and just make sure it's still there, because it kind of gets lost. I know I look crazy, just trust the process, trust the process. All right, which lashes should I go with? I picked up these from ColourPop. I picked up these from ColourPop in the style Mommy. I think I'm gonna try these. They're like really cool and spiky. And then I also picked up these from Walmart in the Salon Perfect brand. These are like really pretty and curled and like more wispy. These are called Medium Curl Natural Lift Push-Up, Pre-Perm Push-Up. So I think I'm gonna go with the Mommy ones. All right, so I am gonna go with the ColourPop Mommy lashes. I'm gonna apply these off camera just because it's a lot easier. But these are what they look like. I am gonna trim them to fit my eye, and I'll put them on and be right back. Okay, lashes are on. I like them. They definitely are more dramatic than like my usual lash, but I think they're cute. All right, so now we are going to wipe away the fallout that's underneath my eyes from like eyeshadow and whatnot. All right, now I'm going to put the Clinique Moisture Surge Eye Hydro Filler Concentrate on. And what this is supposed to do is basically it's just supposed to like fill those lines underneath your eyes in and make it so that you don't need powder with your concealer. I'm somebody who likes the powder under my eyes just because I like the way that it brightens it up, so I probably still will use a little bit of powder. But apparently this just makes the under eye look super seamless and pretty. And yeah, so all right, it looks interesting. It's like a clear gel with little balls of like green and pink, I don't know, hydro filler in there. So Nicole Guerrero just used like a half a pump, she said. All right, and then she warmed it up in between her two fingers. It's very lightweight feeling. And then she put it on under her eye. Sorry for the face. And then she said to let it dry before you put in your concealer. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. What I've been doing lately is just filling it in with this pencil. This is the Kat Von D Signature Brow Precision Pencil in the color Graphite. It's a little dark for me right now, but I still use it. And I just kind of fill in the natural shape of my, natural shape of my eyebrow. Now I'm gonna sit here and debate if I should do a wing liner for like, you know, the next 10 minutes. That's what I do. But I feel like with these lashes, you don't really need one. I don't think I'm gonna do one. Sometimes I feel like with smaller hooded eyes, if you add too much, that's why I don't always wear eyeshadow, because I just feel like it can just make the eye look smaller. So, yeah. That's why I don't wear eyeshadow as often. And I also just feel like it's not as flattering on my eye shape as it would be on somebody who had larger eyes or different shaped eyes. Okay, and I will use a little brow powder. This is the Brow Gal powder. I've been using this forever. Convertible brow. I use the middle shade. I used to use this shade, but my hair's, it's more like chocolatey brown. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, but it's got like, we love to see a cowlick there. I like to use the lighter shade since the brow pencil is a little bit dark. I feel like this one just pulls in those warm tones that I need. And then I will use the Essence Clear Brow Gel and mascara and just put a little right in the front. I like my eyebrows to stick up right there. And then basically my eyebrows are done. Yep. And I feel like this is now dry. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so the Clinique is now dry under my eyes, so I'm gonna just go in with my usual concealer. I'm using the Morphe Fluidity Concealer, Full Cover Concealer in the shade C1.55. And I'm just gonna do my usual routine here. And we'll see how it works. I'm excited to see. Because this was like the priciest product out of my whole haul. The Clinique Hydro Filler. I believe it was around $30. Somewhere around there. Okay, let's do it. I'm just gonna blend it using my regular little sponge here. All right, so far I don't see that much of a difference. Hold on. Just get it all blended out here. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and blend this concealer here. Just kind of into the shadow. All right, so first impressions. I mean, I still see little lines underneath my eyes, of course. Like, it's not a miracle product, but let me look really close. Doesn't seem to be creasing as much. I'm gonna set it with powder because I just have to. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fair. And just set under there. All right. I'm gonna let that sit there and bake for a little while just because I have to, because I need to use powder. And I'm gonna go ahead and bronze the rest of my skin. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Rich Amber. And I'm just going to bronze up the face, give it a little more dimension, bring some life back. I love bronze skin even in the winter, which today actually is the first day of winter. So happy winter, you guys. Bronzer and blush is like my favorite part. I just feel like it really pulls everything together. So we've got bronzer. I'm really not living for this little cowlick back there. My hair just does not want to go down right there, but I'll play with that a little bit later. All right, I'm going to brush away this powder, add some blush to my face. Okay. Now I'm going to look up close and personal. All right, so I'm gonna go with, you can skip this product, the Clinique Under Eye Surge. I don't see that much of a difference compared to like when I don't use the product and bake and use concealer versus now. I mean, my under eyes do feel good. They just, I don't know. Doesn't look that smooth. It still is a little crepey, but it's always a little crepey under there. Anyways, I'm gonna use the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Silky Nude. I love a nude liner in the waterline. And this one's really good. It's like really pigmented and really nice. I love it. All right. Let's see, what other products do I have? We need blush. So I don't have any new blushes. So I think I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blush in But First Coffee. It's definitely a really pigmented blush. If I could even open it here. So you want to use a light hand. It's definitely darker too. Like this would be beautiful on deeper skin tones. But I just like to use a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a lot because I love blush. But in my head, I'm like, okay, you're only gonna use a little. It's just so pretty. I love blush. I love blush. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's my addiction. Okay, now I take like a clean brush and just blend everything together. I broke my stipple brush that I used to use. I broke it and I don't even know where I got it. I feel like I got it at CVS, but I got it years ago and I can't find it anywhere. So I just use a regular brush now. I am going to contour my nose a bit. Using the same bronzer I used for my face. I'm just going to take a small domed round brush and tap off the majority of the product and then try to contour my nose. I feel like the nose contour is something super hard to master. I feel like my nose is just a hard shape too. Like it's very interesting. All right, for highlight, I'm gonna use Rodeo Drive highlighter by Ofra. Mine is like literally shat the bed basically, but I will not get rid of it because it's so pretty. It's just a really nice gold highlight. It'll go nice with the gold on our eyes. And I like to put my highlighter where I smile. I know that highlighter is something that's kind of personalized to everybody. It just kind of depends on where you like to have your highlighter. I love it to where I'm smiling, and if I turn my face, you can just see the ball of my cheek. I just love that look. I think it looks youthful and pretty, and makeup's all about what you like to do. So even if it's not somebody else's cup of tea, do what you want to do. Nose, of course. Chin a little, and then on my forehead. I love that. Like, I love it when it just catches the light on the ball of the cheek. I do have a new lip liner. This is BFF2 by ColourPop. It looks like a nice brown color. My all-time favorite lip liner that I've been doing lately, and the combo I've been doing is, let me grab it. The lip liner by KKW Beauty in the shade Nude 2. It's like a really nice brown toned lip liner. And then I put Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Taunt right in the middle. It is so pretty. But I did get this one, so I want to give it a try. Yeah, it's a pretty brown color. It is a pretty color. I'm gonna fill in my lips with this a little bit on the corners. Oh, I love it. That's such a pretty brown color. So pretty. And then I did pick up this lipstick from Walmart as well. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Cocoa Connoisseur. I just thought this was gorgeous too. I'm not really a red lipstick kind of girl. Like, I know it's Christmas time and stuff, but like I just don't go towards red. Oh, this is like a pretty melted chocolate color. Oh my God. It smells like chocolate too. So this does actually have a bit of a red, has like a warm undertone to it. It is pretty though. I definitely like it for the holidays. It's a little bit darker than I would have gone with. I think I'm gonna add a little of the Morphe Taunt in the middle just to give it some dimension. These lipsticks do take a second to dry down, the Maybelline Matte Ink. So I'm gonna let this dry before I go and add something else. This is pretty though. It almost reminds me of like my Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton lipstick, but it's a little bit deeper than that. I need to clean up the lip line clearly, but so pretty. All right, let me just clean up the edges with a little concealer brush. I think this would be really pretty with some gloss on it too. I am not so much, I don't know. I think gloss has its time and place, But for me, especially right now where we have to like always have masks on, gloss is just not gonna do it for me. So I'm definitely sticking to my mattes. Okay, so this is the makeup and hair. I'm gonna go pick an outfit and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have on some faux leather joggers, which are from ASOS. This belt is from ASOS. This top I'm wearing is a turtleneck, but it's sleeveless. I got that from Primark. My trench coat is from Shein. I'm gonna do a little spin here. And I have this bag that my grandma gave me. And as for shoes, let me take them off. I'm wearing these like brown mules from Torrid. So yeah.